Tonight, we're looking at a major shift inside the U.S. Justice Department. The Trump administration is creating a new Second Amendment rights section inside of the Civil Rights Division. And at the same time, it has eliminated the White House's, Office of Gun Violence Prevention, something that Biden put in place to help bring down gun violence. This new DOJ office will be responsible for defunding gun rights nationwide. Reuters reports that the unit will be opening in December. I believe it's December 4th, and will focus on, investigating state and local laws that this administration believes is infringing on the Second Amendment. Okay, so that means everything from permit requirements to assault weapons bans to high capacity magazines, things like that, all right, are what could be targeted. And remember, this isn't happening in a vacuum. Okay, this is part of a February executive order that directed the Attorney General to re-examine any federal policy from the last 4 years that could be seen as limiting gun rights for Americans. So we're seeing a fundamental change in how the DOJ defines civil rights. I mean, historically, that division handled issues like racial discrimination, voting rights, and police misconduct. Now, a significant part of it will be focused on firearms. I mean, it's a redefinition of civil rights strategy altogether. And, whether or not you agree with it, it's a major alteration of federal priorities. But here's the other half of the story. I mean, while DOJ is creating this new guns right office, the administration has also dismantled the first ever White House Office of Gun Violence Prevention that a previous administration, Biden's administration, initiated. It funded community-based violence intervention programs, across the country. That office was shut down on day one. Its website has completely disappeared. It's gone. And shortly after that, more than, I want to say, half of the federal grants funding for, violence prevention programs were completely cut. All right. They were cut. So some cities lost millions of dollars that were being used for outreach, intervention, and support for victims. Like right now, the federal government is moving away from a public health approach to gun violence and towards a constitutional rights enforcement model at their interpretation. And they're doing it in a year that Reuters reports has seen more mass shootings than calendar days. Think about that, okay? That's the backdrop. And it's really hard to ignore the contradiction here. It's like saying we're having a flood and the first thing that we should do is close the Department of Sandbags and then reopen the Department of flooding to add more flood. I mean, the question isn't whether the Second Amendment exists. We all know it does. It's whether we can protect constitutional rights and keep communities safe at the same time. Right now, the federal government is putting most of its resources into one side of that equation, and we don't yet know what that actually means for states with stricter gun laws like California, or for the courts that will inevitably have to rule on these new DOJ actions. But we do know that community leaders are sounding the alarm about losing prevention funding, especially in areas where violence, this is amazing and crazy, not amazing, this is crazy, especially in areas where violence intervention programs have actually been reducing shootings. Okay. I mean, in the coming months, we need to watch out for this new DOJ's target and who they're going after first, what state, what city, and for how federal courts respond. I mean, watch for cities trying to keep their violence prevention programs alive without federal support, and watch for how this new civil rights strategy affects real people on the ground. Because policy is one thing, but families, communities, survivors, victims are the ones who, live out these consequences, not the billionaires and multi-millionaires that Trump is trying to appease in office. People like me, people like you that are watching this. We're the ones that matter. We're the ones that are supposed to matter. But because we're not making millions of dollars a year or more, we don't, to these people at least, which, you don't want to be one of those people anyway.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected and informed to the stories that matter, the people that matter, and most importantly, the truth. The thing that is so hard to find right now. And just so you guys know, I do the best that I can to answer the comments. So I really hope to see you guys in there.